What's up, gang? I thought I'd continue my current Coen Brothers streak. I wanted to go for Inside Llewyn Davis, but I need to write a script for that one. So I went for something I have my pretty definitive thoughts on and a pretty easy movie to talk about, Raising Arizona. Nicolas Cage is in this. Holly Hunter is the other lead. And the plot of the movie, if you don't know, is Nick Cage is a criminal and he goes to jail multiple times. Holly Hunter plays a police officer who is working at the jail, and they start to form a relationship, and they find out they cannot have any children. So the movie begins with them off on a journey to get one of Nathan, Arizona's kids, because they got more than they can handle. So this is, like I said, it's a Coen Brothers movie. This is their second feature film after Blood Simple. I'm gonna probably talk about every single one of their movies. So Blood Simple I'll talk about later. This isn't one of my favorites, I don't think, of their movies, which isn't saying too much because they are incredible directors, and this is still a really funny movie. If you haven't seen this movie, I'd highly recommend it. It's gonna be a little bit harder to find now that Disney owns the rights to Fox, and Fox owns the rights to this movie, therefore Disney owns the rights to this movie, and they are making it hard to see, I think, for some reason. This is something they could even throw on Disney Plus, and I don't think anyone would really notice because it's not a typical Coen Brothers movie where it goes so far one way of just insanity. It's insane, but it's more slapstick.
Say, where's Junior?
What do you mean, didn't you put him in?
No, I thought... Where'd we leave him?
This is probably the Coen Brothers' most slapstick movie, and it's pretty funny. Like I said, Nick Cage is in this movie, and I think he's incredible. I love his performance. I love the panty on his head. It's an iconic line. Holly Hunter's also great. She's just very straightforward. She wants a baby, and that's it. So they do kidnap one of the babies, who I think is Nathan Jr., and there's just a lot of shenanigans. I don't really want to spoil it. This is more of a recommendation for the movie. This is before they got Roger Deakins as their main cinematographer. So it's got a little bit of a different look, kind of. It definitely feels like a Coen Brothers movie in look, though, and especially when you look at Blood Simple. Those two movies have a very similar look. And it still looks great, especially for a comedy. When you think of comedies, generally they don't... You don't think of cinematography. That's the power of the Coen Brothers, though. They can take a comedy and actually try. They actually try to make a good movie. They aren't just like, actors will do whatever and we don't have to do anything. They write great lines, they direct it well, it has a good look, and of course the performances are great. Generally, from what I can tell, the Coen Brothers are pretty controlling over their actors, so it's usually like, this is exactly how they want it to be. But the thing is, the actors aren't, it's not something that hurts the actors, and I think they get great performances out of them. This is, I haven't seen a lot of Nick Cage movies. Actually, I don't think I've seen any except for this. Of course, the only Nicolas Cage movie I've seen is a Coen Brothers movie. Holly Hunter was also in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I feel like she played the same character in both movies, but that's probably because the Coen Brothers saw her in this and said, oh, well, we'll just do that again. But she has a lot more screen time here, so she does a very good job. Also, John Goodman's in this. This was the first time he worked with the Coen Brothers, and he's been a frequent collaborator with them, and he's also incredible. This is probably not my favorite of his roles in any Coen Brothers movie. I think anyone would know who that goes to, or what character that goes to, but man, he's still great in this. So if you haven't seen this movie, I know this is a little bit of a shorter review on it. I don't have a whole lot to say, except for I think you should see it. This is more of a recommendation than it is an analysis on anything. Yeah, I did not prepare for anything. So this is your review of Raising Arizona. I'm gonna try and do a lot of Coen Brothers videos, and I think I need to rewatch a few of them, a lot of them. This one I rewatched over the summer, and I felt exactly the same about it. Very entertaining. See you later, gang.